Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Gina Bender. I'm a field partner with Victory Nutrition, and this is Ed Bender. He's also a field partner. He's also my husband. And we are honored and thrilled today to be able to share with you on this beautiful Saturday morning coming from Charlotte, North Carolina, this quick start training. I think Jeff is traveling. Today's a weekend holiday and we are home. So we're glad for those of you who are traveling and going back and watching this recording. We're going to share a lot of information with you today. So what I want to do first is touch on our two upcoming events. You know, Victory Nutrition is a wonderful company. I know you guys are out there sharing. One of the ways to share is to build from event to event. Today is an event, but we want you to mark your calendars for these two important upcoming events. Since Monday's a holiday, we're going to roll over the product call with Bill and Steve to Tuesday. So again, mark your calendars for the product call, which will be Tuesday, September 3rd at 8 p.m. And then right after that call, we're going to have our monthly corporate kickoff call with Jeff Hooks. So that's always a great call. So make sure, again, you mark your calendars. And we're going to go on and get started. So one thing I want to say before Ed rolls with the training is this is the last day of the month. This is Saturday, August 31st, 2019. Make sure you go in your back office today, look at your volume, make sure you're qualified for whatever rank position you're trying to qualify for. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. My number is area code 336-918-7593. I will be up until 12 midnight tonight, helping you to make sure that you don't miss any thank you checks or monthly residual checks.
We'd appreciate it if people didn't wait till the last minute, but we will be available up to that time.
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to go on and get started. So one of the events that we want to share with you is our upcoming B&I Fall Vision Tour. And we're going to host this in Charlotte, North Carolina. And actually that is going to be in September. It's going to be Tuesday, September 24th. So if you have friends, family, associates, people that you know in this area, or actually anywhere within a 2 or 3 hour range of Charlotte, you should invite them to this event. Bill and Kim Downs will be here. They'll be coming down from Pennsylvania. We're excited about that. Bill and Kim have not been down since our May corporate event, our yearly event, and so we're excited to be able to get them back.
And it's going to be at the same facility we had the yearly event at, so it's a nice facility. We'll have nice meetings there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be at the Renaissance Charlotte Suites Hotel. We've had some of our partners actually fly in for different events. So if you want to come up, there is a shuttle bus from the airport to the Renaissance. So don't rule anyone out. Build for this event, and over the next three and a half weeks, as you're kicking off the month of September, start thinking about who you can get to this event. It is going to be a wonderful time for all of us. Okay, we're going to talk about the new V&I tools. We're going to touch on this for just a few minutes. Victory has worked hard in bringing us new tools. Jeff Hooks came on board a year ago as our president and COO, and now we're really starting to skyrocket, bringing in the tools that we need, and we love Jeff's expertise. So he was one of the missing pieces to the puzzle, and one of these tools he brought to us, and personally, Ed and I feel this is the best tool we have seen in our 30 years of network marketing, is this new V&I app. It's absolutely free, where a lot of companies will charge you for these type tools. Victory Nutrition is actually taking that burden off of us, so to speak, so we can build really fast. So, we teach, use the products, share the products, and teach others to use and share the products. Well, I want to say, use the app, share the app, and teach your partners to use and share the app. Because if you really want your business to grow, the key is to move fast and not slow. Wouldn't you agree, Ed?
I agree. And this app will allow you to do that quickly. And I'm going to talk more about that as Gina goes through the app, but I was going to do that.
Okay.
But I'm going to show you, Gina's going to show you the app, and I'm going to tell you how I would be utilizing it right now. So, Gina.
Yeah, so I'm going to switch my screen over, and I have my cell phone plugged up, and I'm just going to show you a couple of things and how easy this is to use it. So let me just switch that real quick, and let's go to the cable, and let me close that down. And my phone should pop up, and there it is. So let me get it off of Face ID. Now, as you can see, you'll see the VNI app. And one thing I forgot to mention, you might have caught it on the previous screen, is it is available for download for Apple users. The Android app should be available anytime. So as soon as Jeff hears back from Google, we'll let you know, and you'll be able to go right into your back office, click on Tools, and right there you'll see the download button. So I'm going to share with you, and I have to use my finger, and I'm going to move the mouse. I'm not blocking the screen here. So when the app comes up, one of the things that I'm thrilled about is not only can you reach out and share the information that's already programmed into the app. For instance, you can send a video of a customer video. You can send business builder videos, not only to your prospects, but you can send these to your partners that are already in the business. And you can send some of the tools that's already been downloaded by Suzanne, who's over our marketing. And a lot of this stuff is great information. So with brand new people, you want to make sure that you send them to the welcome PDF, and we're just going to briefly touch on that in just a few minutes. And also what I really got excited about too is, since I'm in front of my computer a lot, there's also a desktop version. The only thing you can't really do with the desktop version is create a video or send text, but you can certainly send emails. So I don't think I'm going to get into the desktop version today, because that's something that you can do later. I really want you to get familiar with just using this app, because once you reach out to someone and you send a video or a PDF, they're going to be able to click on it, and you're going to know immediately that they clicked on it, that they viewed it. It's going to share with you, how much time they spent on it, so to speak.
And I want to tell you, Gina and I, when this app first came out, and we were on the beta team for the app, Gina and I sent, videos back and forth to each other. I advise you to do that with your partner, or spouse, or significant other. Send videos back and forth so you get used to it. I also told one of our leaders yesterday that, you can send this to your friends and tell them that you get points for them watching the video. And all you really want them to do is watch the video. We don't care if they're interested in a product. The company has spent a large amount of money on getting the videos prepared, so you didn't have to know everything to start. The videos will do the selling for you. But if you share the video with them and they watch the video, they may be interested in purchasing the product. But tell them all you need is it's a brand new app, and you want them to watch the video and tell you what they think of it. And that way it gets you in a conversation with them. It's an excellent way to really share the video with them. And there are points involved with sharing the video. So.
And when Ed says there's points, when someone clicks on a video or they click on one of the links, when you go back and you look at the information that the app provides, they're actually scored. So a person with higher points is going to be what we consider a hot prospect.
So in this instance, and I will tell you this, while I was doing this with Gina, I was rated like 165. And I don't know what the scale is, but understand, I got rated really high because I did watch the videos all the way through. And that's what I want you to experience with your spouse or significant other. But you got to understand, sharing these videos is actually the best way for people to also get introduced to the product.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can also share on social media. You can text someone through the app. You can email them through the app. You can, share one of these conversation starters, which I did yesterday. I posted, one of the conversations listed here, added a little bit more information to it. I know Ken, one of our executive directors, did that, and he took the conversation offline when they responded, and the guy ended up ordering product. So don't be afraid to use this. It's very easy technology. You can't really break it. I mean, I guess you could, but there is a customer service help number that you can reach out to if you have any issues. So we love it. One of the features, and I'll go back up to the top that I'll share with you, is when you want to create, and let me see, up here at the top, there's a plus button. And you can see here, you could make your own video. So if you wanted to record a video,
You're actually showing a video of us showing the thing
so
right
I'm gonna end it. Switch it so you can see me. But if I wanted to record a video to someone, I could do it here, and I could add what they call tags. So I'm gonna go on and end it because I don't want to do a video right now. But I have did it, and I plan on really using this a lot this month. I'm going to switch it back now over to the PowerPoint. Yes, Ed, the PowerPoint. But I just wanted to give you a quick little overview of what this app can do. It does much, much more. I'm excited. I'm even excited about the desktop app. I was able to go in and set up categories of ranks of individuals who have hit different pin ranks, such as presidential, vice president, executive director. And you can send group emails right from your desktop. So I think that's pretty cool, right from as well.
Desktop or your phone, either one. So we're going to get into today some great tools.
For your brand new partner. So go on and click. Okay, this is another tool that I wanted to cover real quick. We've already trained on this probably a couple of weeks ago. So we just want you to be aware that on this app is this welcome partner guide. This is a great PDF that you could send right to your new partner. You should set up either a phone appointment within a 48-hour period, or even better if you can meet with them one-on-one and go through this information with them. So as you can see here, there's a list of activities that the new partner can go through. This will actually help them shorten their learning curve. Okay. Are you a responsible sponsor? Are you taking responsibility for your business? This is your business. We're here to help support, teach, and train. So I mentioned help you shorten your learning curve. And I will mention too, Victory Nutrition is only a 5.5-year young company. We launched January 15th of 2014 with Bill and Kim Downs, who is our founder and CEO. And I give a shout out to them because they are behind the scenes rooting for us. Bill's doing science and research. Kim is in the background running the company. I don't know anybody that works any harder than Bill and Kim Downs. And once you get to know them, you're going to understand why this company was launched. It wasn't launched. Bill just didn't say, hey, we want to start a company. What products are we going to share with others? Bill's been, a huge success in the ingredients business. And as a research scientist, nutritional biochemist, he has developed over the years, breakthrough science-based supplements. Only a lot of companies go out of business, and not being a company owner, you have no control over that. And when Bill said, hey, I'm thinking about starting my own company, Kim and I have talked about it. Ed and I were thrilled. We were like, oh wow, we want to be a part of it because we know Bill's heart, we know his integrity. We have seen him change lives over the years. We were blessed to actually meet Bill, I guess, a little over 20 some years ago. And, we loved Bill back then and followed his research and work over the years. And so Victory, launched with a mission to help people to create, to help them become beacons of health, hope, and abundance. It wasn't about the money. It was about getting this mission of helping others out there with the best supplements that are available.
Now, we've been asked several times by several leaders to go over the compensation plan, and actually what Gina had prepared was a compensation plan that comes straight out of the back office. And
It was too much.
I said, Gina, that's not going to work. So this morning, we put together this little compensation plan overview for you. And really, I want you to understand, we want to go over the compensation plan for one reason. Bill always says that the compensation is just a measure of how many people you've shared it with. There is a compensation plan attached to this program. You can make income. You can make significant income. Gina and I do really well with this company, and we've been with them since the beginning, but we actually are not the first reps of the companies, but we are the first ones to take advantage of the compensation plan and really make it work and make it work for others also. So we understand the compensation plan. We really want to teach you the compensation plan. We really want you to understand the compensation plan. But in the back office, reading the compensation plan is pretty boring in my opinion, and it really doesn't tell you exactly what you need to know.
But I will say, if you want the full version, I have that available in PowerPoint.
She's very proud of her full version compensation
And it
plan.
looks pretty too.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to share that with you.
She was pretty upset that I scrapped it this morning. But anyways, we want you really to understand from your point of view where your income's going to come from. So it's saying that, where do you thank you checks come from? And they are truly thank you checks. I'm going to tell you, by far, the customer acquisition program that we got is one of the best things that we've seen the company do. Customers and preferred customers are your bread and butter in this company. If you learn how to work that program correctly, you can create significant income. And I don't know what you consider significant income, but I know we've got people creating thousands of dollars in income just from customers and preferred customers. So Gina's got a sheet up here that we've got available, and I think, Gina, if they email you?
Yeah, if you email me at onthepathtovictory@gmail.com, let me know what you want. We want you to be successful. Again, we want you to shorten your learning curve. But this sheet is exact numbers of what the CV is of the product, what the wholesale is, the retail, what percentages that you can potentially earn by developing customers and preferred customers as well as partners. So for instance, I'll tell you, most people will come on board as a preferred customer. I did one phone call in the last 2 years where I had one guy on a three-way that said, I really just want to pay the suggested retail cost, and he placed
and
one.
That's fine. If they want to do that, we don't discourage that. We tell them, look, if you'll just agree to a monthly subscription, you can get it at the same price we pay for it. And they truly can. They get it at the same cost that we pay. But if they're not willing to do that and they want to pay retail, hooray, because you make more money.
Yeah, absolutely. So for instance, I just want to, if you look on the top line where it says Protovite, our suggested retail price of one bottle of the Protovite, which is our multivitamin minerals phytonutrient complex, our suggested retail is $89. Our wholesale cost as partners and preferred customers is $68. So what happens is let's say I sign up Susie into the business, and Susie says, Gina, I just want to be a customer. Let me try it for 1 month. If I like it, I'll pay retail, and then I'll become a preferred customer. Let me see what it's going to do for me. I'll say, okay, Susie, I'll put you in, and I may even put the bottle in her hand and have it sent back to me. So regardless of whether I do that or not, and she goes into the system as a customer, Victory is going to reward you, and they're going to pay you the difference between the wholesale and the retail cost of that product. So you're going to earn $21. That will be paid to you through your monthly commission check. But we do have what we call fast start bonuses, where Ed was talking about thank you checks. That's where you're going to earn money up front in the beginning because you haven't built anything to earn through the unilevel yet. So if you have your first customer and they pay the retail, you guess what? You're still going to earn a fast start commission on the actual wholesale price.
And in this instance, on the Protivite, it'd be $20.40. Now, think about that. You're going to earn $21 on your monthly check and $20.40 just for signing up a customer. Now, that's not a preferred customer, but that is a customer. That's $41, almost $42 on a bottle of Protivite. That's significant money.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you drop down to the preferred customer column, and I can tell you 99% of the people that come on board are going to come on board to try the product, use it, see what it does for them. And they're going to be what we call a preferred customer.
Now, preferred customers have to set up on an auto ship or
what we call a monthly subscription.
They have to set up on that, but that doesn't mean that they're locked into that. And so many of us are preconditioned that if we get on a monthly subscription, it's hard to get off of. Anybody that's in our business know it's a phone call or an email away. It really isn't hard to get off a subscription at all. And I always tell people, look, let's save money. You're going to come in as a preferred customer. We're going to put you on a monthly subscription, but well before your next monthly subscriptions hit, we're going to be having a conversation about the product, and you should be having a conversation about the product. Make sure they got it. Make sure they opened it correctly. Make sure they know that the cap on the top can be used as a measuring cup. There's a lot of things that you need to really stay in communication with your customer about, and that's why we're saying be a responsible sponsor. You're sponsoring them as a customer, but they're paying you quite a bit to do that. Stay in touch with your customers.
Yeah, absolutely. So Susie says the next month she wants to become a preferred customer. So guess what? Let's just say it was her first month coming in and she did decide she wanted to be a preferred customer. You're going to still earn that 30% fast start bonus on the suggested wholesale price. So she may order 2 bottles of Protivite, or, if she's wanting to order for her family, she may order $200 or $300 or $400 worth of product. So, we don't prejudge anybody. When we do a 3-way call, we will close them on what their needs are. We can make suggestions of how to save money, and we'll get into that too. And, but anyway, you will earn that 30% fast start on your preferred customer.
And the numbers we're showing you are each individual bottle. So if they ordered Protivite, then they ordered Brain Reward, then they ordered Inzorb, you can add those numbers up, and that's actually what you're going to get. Not in a monthly check, you'll get in a weekly check to you. So we pay weekly and monthly.
Yeah, absolutely. So our week ends Saturday night at midnight till the following week. So we're still talking about preferred customers because we believe that's the heartbeat of Victory Nutrition, is getting your customers, your clients, your patients, if you're a healthcare practitioner, on the product. They're not going to receive emails from Victory Nutrition talking about building the business, jumping on phone calls, but all you have to do is contact your sponsor, your upline, or customer care, and we'll help you get your potential client into the business. So what's exciting about the preferred customer program is when you have just one person that you sponsor in as a preferred customer, the following months, you're going to continue to earn income on what they order each month. So one preferred customer will pay you 10% commission on the commissionable volume, that's assigned to the product. If you get to 5 preferred customers, you're going to earn 10%.
No, 15%.
15%. And if you get to 20 preferred customers, you're going to earn 20%.
Not if, when. If you're using the app and using the app correctly and telling people, I'm going to send you a video I just want you to watch because I get points for doing that, and you do get points for doing that, then they're going to watch the video and they may say, hey, that's the product I like. So that's not if, it's when you get to 5 customers, you're at 15%, and 20 customers, you're at 20%. So.
And we do have, I want to give a shout out to Mike and Heather Dannenberg. They have a business here in Charlotte, North Carolina called Performance Therapy, and Mike came on board and, started using the product, saw what it was doing for him physically. He just started sharing it with his clients, and he has been able to, in just a short period of time, put 100 preferred customers on the product. So think about all the lives that he's touched, and he is seeing these products already making a big, big difference in their health. So don't be afraid to share this mission of helping others.
Don't be afraid to share the videos with people either. I mean, that's really where it starts.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to talk about too, creating partners, and, partners come from good customers.
I always tell people this, and I really want you to internalize this. Start them as customers. If you start them off as partners, now I will say this. If somebody says, hey, can I make money with this program right off the bat? Tell them yes, and you can start them as a partner. But I really encourage you to start people as customers, and we're doing a good job, by the way. I've talked to Jeff. He said the numbers are through the roof as far as partners versus customers. But start them as customers. But if they raise their hand and say they've been on a product 2 months or 3 months, and they say, look, this product's doing a wonderful job for me, is there a way to make income? That's when you switch them over to a partner. Now, when they become partners, they will become partners from being good customers. There's several clocks that start once you make them a partner. So you got to realize if you do that too soon, you've got their clock ticking, and you really don't want it. And we're going to get into the compensation plan. I'll tell you what I mean by the clock ticking. But you got to get them in as partners, and then, as customers, and then make them partners before it's over with.
Absolutely.
So this is a diagram that Gina and I like to use, and it depicts you at the top as the top box there, and you want to create 3 teams of people, or 3 sales organizations, or 3 partners that you want to work with, people that you love and care about and know in your life, and you want to help out financially or help out, with the products also. But you want to create 3 teams. Can you create more than 3 teams? Absolutely. You can create as many teams as you want. But I can tell you, Gina and I have been doing it 5 years. We've got 3 teams. I was asked the other day by a leader. He said, is there ever an instance where you keep somebody frontline, and create a 4th team? And I told him no. And I promise you that is the truth.
Yeah, and I want to jump in real quick while I'm thinking about it. Didn't mean to interrupt you, but
I was on a roll.
Okay, but I'm in a roll too. So I talked to one of our leaders yesterday, and he's got 4 teams. He's got a couple of new people that he sponsored that he's moving, and so that technically gave him 6 legs. Well, the other reason we like to keep it into 3 teams is because in order for you, and we'll go into this in a minute, in order for you to claim the leg, you need a personally sponsored active in that leg. And one of these leaders' legs had $21,000 in volume, but the person he had sponsored had not placed an order. So I said, you have got to place one of your new people in that leg to claim that volume. Now, he would have gotten paid on the volume, but you need to claim the leg in order for that volume to promote you up to rank advancement. So when I looked at it, I said, wow, this could drop you back a couple of ranks, even though you potentially
he would have earned,
he would have earned less because
Yeah.
he wouldn't have got paid as deep. But and he got it. He saw it. He said, wow, I'm glad you caught that. And that's another reason Ed and I don't build wide. You stretch yourself too thin. If you got 10 legs, you can spend 10% of your time in each leg. Whereas if you have 3 legs, you can spend
33 1/3% each
Yeah.
leg. That's the primary reason the plan only calls for 3 legs. Do I ever see a time that we'll build a 4th leg? Maybe, but we'll be doing tremendous volume before I ever go there. He said, how far do you put them down? And that's another thing I wanted to cover. I don't ever worry about it. I put them as low as I can in the organization. I don't ever worry about what they call the power band. The power band is a level that you get paid 10%. The compensation plan is 5, 5, and 10. And people try to force that power band. Forget the power band. I'm telling you, if you do, like I'm telling you, put people, partners underneath partners, you will create an organization that'll stand tall for a long time. And Gina and I are living proof of that. The reason we've got the income coming in that we've got is because we've helped others get where they go. And I think it's Zig Ziglar that says, if you want to get where, how does he put it? If you want to get where you need to go.
You want to help enough people get where they want to go, then you got to help.
You got to help other people get where they want to go, and you'll get where you need to go. And that's very much the way this compensation plan and this company was built, by the way. So are you taking advantage of all the bonuses in BNI compensation plan has to offer? And this by far is where we get more questions than anywhere else about the compensation plan and how the plan actually works. Like I said, Gina's created a very nice PowerPoint, but I said on this Saturday call, we'll lose people if we try to get into all that. I said, I just want to show them the basics of how this compensation plan works and where the true money is going to come from, where the true thank you checks. So bear with me on this. Let's talk about the
Victory Nutrition bonuses.
Yes. So she put a little graphics in there. First off, I'm going to talk to you about your own program, and this is a subscription reward program. I don't know if you understand this or not, but there's a reward system that, to be frank, a lot of companies have spent a lot of money on, you know, figuring out where the break points were, where people would spend money to save money. There's a silver, gold, and platinum level, and this is the way it is. Off the suggested retail, if you're a partner, you have an opportunity to get 2, 3, or 4% off that product order. Well, over time, there's a lot of credit cards out there. I know Capital One gives me 5% on anything I buy. There's a lot of programs out there that 2, 3, and 4% incentivize people to do better. Also on the shipping, you could get 25, 50% or free shipping. And I don't know if anybody really realizes that there's an opportunity to get free shipping. Gina's hit me on the leg, so she wants to talk to you. I'm going to let her go ahead.
So I just want to make sure you understand, when you get involved with Victory, you want to get on a monthly subscription. You know, do it right away. Your business and is going to build through monthly subscriptions. That's how you're going to build long-term residual. You do need to be on the subscription rewards program for 4 months for these discounts to kick in. And as Ed said, you know, silver, gold, and platinum, you know, if you're doing a monthly subscription of $180 to $224, you get that 2% discount, you know, on the subscription order price with 25% off of the shipping. I think Ed and I, we're on the gold subscription program. We order, you know, probably $260, $280 a month for products that we're using on a monthly basis. So we're enjoying a 3% discount off of our monthly subscription and 50% in shipping costs. So that really adds up. Platinum, you know, we've got large families that are doing the platinum program, which is $380 or higher, and they're enjoying free shipping along with a 4% discount off the subscription price. So that's where you want to start when you get involved with Victory. You want to get on the monthly subscription program and do take advantage of this rewards program.
And to be honest with you, the gold program, the $225, we're going to show you why that's advantageous to everybody because of the compensation plan and the way it works. You want to be at some point, you don't have to be initially, but at some point you want to up your monthly subscription at least $225. And like Gina said, we usually order a few products here and there, and we're on a subscription above $225. So we get 3% and 50% off our shipping. But that is a great program and a great savings.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about the match award. And the match award is one of the bonuses that you can experience in the very beginning. So let's say you get involved, you're ordering your product, you're starting to go out there and you're sharing it with people, and you receive your first check as a manager. And you're thinking, you know, I'm just watching this, I don't know what a manager is. A manager means that you have personally sponsored 3 partners into the business who are ordering a minimum of $130, and you're doing a total group volume of 1,000. And by the way, that does include your PV along with your 3 personally sponsored active partners. So what Victory will do is they will reward you and they will pay you a unilevel match the following month on what you earned the month you hit the rank of manager.
And what I tried to do with this is kind of put them in the order of that you're gonna earn them. So we talked about preferred customers and customers first. Now we're talking about partners and match award bonuses on partners. There also is something called the engagement bonus, and it's like a triple fast start. Go ahead.
Yes, I just wanted to mention too, the match award, that's going to be paid not only at the manager level, that's going to be paid at executive manager and also director. Executive manager, you've sponsored 3 people, 3 personally sponsored active partners. You're doing a group volume of 4,000. And director, you've got 4 personally sponsored active partners. Your volume would have reached 12,000 in volume. So the engagement bonus, as Ed mentioned, this is one of my personal and very favorite bonuses. Jeff brought this to us. It's ingenious. And basically what I like to call it is a triple fast start, because remember, when you bring a brand new partner into the business, you're going to earn 30% fast start. So let's say they ordered $200 worth of product. You're going to earn 30%, which would be $60 paid to you the following week. That's a thank you check, a fast start bonus. Okay, the way the engagement bonus works is you sign them up, and your new person, they don't have to do this initially, but let's say within a week they say, yeah, this is great, I want to get on a monthly subscription. So the following month, when your new partner's subscription runs, then that's going to kick in a engagement bonus for you. So instead of earning 30%, you're going to earn 15% match. So if they order another $200, you're going to earn a $30 bonus, 15% of the $200. And that will come to you the following Monday, again, as a thank you check. And then the second month after that, their monthly subscription runs, you get another 15% bonus. So you're the one that did the work. So therefore, Victory is going to reward you and help you as you're jump starting your business, over the first 30, 60, 90 days. So it's a great bonus.
But I want to tell you this also. You got to realize as you're onboarding partners, this fast start is money that comes to you on a weekly basis that helps you stay afloat. So if you do 2 this week, 2 next week, 2 the following week, and 2 the following week, you got those engagement bonuses hitting the following month every week also, and they'll be paid out weekly.
Yeah, and I just want to mention too that the volume does flow upline, so we do get paid on that volume, and 50% of that engagement bonus volume is what rolls up to the partners above.
Yeah, you get 100% of the PV for the people that are helping you onboard people. 100% of the PV counts towards pin rank, but 50% counts towards your actual commissions.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about the map pool. This bonus is pretty awesome. It's a monthly auto ship program pool, and it gives you the opportunity when you're brand new to earn shares. And so before we touch on it, this is the pool that starts immediately when you put someone in as a partner.
So when I said the clock starts ticking, this is one of the clocks that start ticking. And let me tell you this, most companies set aside a pool of this nature for the people at their highest pin position in the company and are already successful in the business. By design, this was designed for the brand new person. Why would that be? Because we want to take care of people that are brand new in the program. When you're talking 1% of the volume that the company's doing, you're actually getting credit for what we've built over the past 5 years, because you're able to share in that pool. Yeah. So the monthly map pool or monthly auto ship program, which is where MAP comes from, is a great pool, and it's for the brand new person.
Yeah. So the way it works is let's say you were a preferred customer for a couple months, now you switched over to partner. That's when your clock starts ticking. So if you signed up today, this is the last day of the month, you would get this month and 3 additional months to try to earn as many shares in that pool as possible. So the way you earn shares is by bringing other partners on board. For every 5 partners that you personally sponsor that goes on a monthly subscription, you can earn 1 share in that pool. So you can earn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want to, or however many people you can share this with. And in the beginning, you know, most people are going to work very hard the first 30, 60, 90 days. So if you're bringing a brand new person on, they're coming on as a partner, make sure you share this information with them about the map pool, because like Ed said, you know, the clock is ticking. So it is a great pool. This pool is growing every month, and as the company grows, so will your shares. So this can help offset the cost of your products and possibly pay for your products. We want to talk about rank maintenance bonus. Again, this is a bonus that the company created to help you, the brand new partner in the beginning, to earn. And, you know, we want to see you achieve the first, you know, rank is associate manager, which means you've did a personal order of 130, and you've brought on 1 brand new partner who's also ordered 130, and you've reached a group volume of 375. So you may have a preferred customer in there, or they may order a lot of product. That's our first level rank of achievement. But after that, when you reach manager, and again, I'll mention 3 personally sponsored active, a group volume of 1,000. This rank maintenance bonus kicks in when you achieve manager 2 months in a row. They're going to reward you with a $300 bonus that is spread out over a 4-month period. So you're earning more in the beginning, and rather than just getting the $300 up front, I would personally rather have it spread out to help me pay for my products and you know, sales aids or whatever I need to help build my business. Executive manager, if you hit that rank position 2 months in a row, that's going to pay you a $600 bonus. So let's say you're a go-getter, you know, you're an influencer, you know a lot of people, and your first month, you hit the rank of executive manager, which is 4,000 in group volume with 3 personally sponsored active people. Well, you do that 2 months in a row, then you've not only held the rank of executive manager, but manager. You're going to get both of those bonuses accumulative over that 4-month period. So 150 plus 75 would be paid to you in your monthly commission. So that would be an additional $225 above and beyond whatever else you've earned, you know, through the compensation plan. You know, hold the position of director, 12,000 in volume, 4 personally sponsored active. You're going to get that $1,000 bonus, which is 250 spread over the 4 months. Executive directors, we've got executive directors that are earning this bonus now as we speak. Holding that position 2 months in a row will kick in a $500 bonus. And again, that $500 is spread over 4 months. So you're probably thinking, well, what if I slip back and I don't make executive director that 3rd or 4th month? Well, the company is not going to, you know, hold that against you, so to speak. You can just, when you pick back up, your bonus is going to pick back up. You don't have to start over with that 2-month period to requalify.
So to recap, you know, we're talking about 3 people as partners doing 375. That's over 1,000. So if you get 3 people in and help them get their 3 as partners, you're going to be manager pretty quickly. And the same with executive manager. The pattern is just keep helping people. And not everybody's going to get 3 people right off the bat. Not everybody's going to get, you know, even 1 person, but some people are going to go to town and have this happen. And we've seen it happen over and over again. Like Gina said, we've got executive directors breaking right now that are earning their $500 bonuses. And it's exciting to watch their checks go up. So,
absolutely. So this is my very favorite bonus. This is called the victory bonus.
no, wait a minute. You had a very favorite bonus.
Well, I love all the bonuses because I love the money.
Okay.
Okay. So the victory bonus is an ingenious bonus as well. So when Ed and I got started with Victory Nutrition, I know our subscription has been at $225 or higher since the very beginning because we didn't want to miss out on this victory bonus. So when you go and help your personally sponsored partners achieve success and they start earning their checks on a monthly basis, if you're on a monthly subscription for $225 or higher, the company will reward you and they're going to pay to you 10% of what your earning partners earned. So that could actually go into the hundreds and thousands of dollars. So,
yeah. So I told you earlier when we were looking at the monthly subscription program for you, 225 was a magic number. Gina and I do 225 better than 225, but we do that for a reason. First off, it does allow us to earn 10% on what our personally sponsored people are earning. I can tell you, folks, that is a significant number of our checks. I mean, we make good money, and that's why I've always suggested not giving up sponsorship of anybody. Now, when I say that, have we given up sponsorship of people? Yes. To help motivate people, we give up sponsorship, but I do not recommend that on a regular basis. In certain instances, we can discuss it, and sometimes you want to, but realize you're giving 10% of their check up when you give sponsorship up. 10% of what they're going to earn, you give up. But the magic thing is $225. You have to be on an auto ship or monthly subscription for $225 in order for that to happen. So don't get caught doing 130 and then you've got people in your organization earning money and say, oh, by the way, I need to go to 225 and just place an order to get to 225. That's not going to work. It has to be a monthly subscription. So you might as well get in the habit of doing 225. There's several reasons why you want to do that. First, you're at the goal level, plus the victory bonus kicks in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now, Gina and I have created a rank structured chart sheet.
I like to call it a cheat sheet.
Yeah. And we use this on a regular basis. And if you email Gina, she'll send it out to you. But it actually shows you if you create 3 teams or more, exactly what you need in the offsetting teams, or what I call people have got to understand this. When you setting up 3 teams or multiple teams, you're going to have one team that usually runs away. I mean, when I say run away, their volume begins to build and build and build at such a rate that you can't keep up. You're trying to help them, you want to help them, and we do help our people. But one leg is usually a runaway leg, and then you have 2 other legs that you're dealing with, 2 other sales teams or 2 other teams, whichever way you want to look at it. But this chart really shows you exactly what you need to do.
Yeah, so what I'd like to add here is you really don't have to jump through hoops. You can build to the top of the company. Well, technically, you could do it even with preferred customers as long as you have 3 partners and they're building preferred customers, because this compensation plan is so ingenious that it is based on volume and not structure. So let me say that again. It's based on volume and not structure. So you're not having to jump through hoops and look underneath and say, well, did Sally Sue create an executive manager, or did Bob create a manager? Sure, we want to develop people underneath us. I always say it's people that are holding their hand up and reaching out to us as the ones that we're working with. Because not everybody's going to want to build a business, and timing is everything. And sometimes timing changes, and they're ready to roll. I've got a guy that I'm working with that I sponsored 5 years ago that's holding his hand up now and saying, yeah, this looks great. Tools are in place. I love the app. I want to get going with this.
Now, understand, he's been on the product for 5 years. He's been a partner for 5 years because we couldn't put him in as a preferred customer way back when. That program's pretty new. But he's been on the product for 5 years, and now just raising his hand and say, hey, I want to make a business out of this. That's okay. Timing's right for him right now. And
Right.
that's perfect. We don't, it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter when you start. You just got to start if you plan on creating income.
Yeah, so if you're looking at this, don't get confused, because we will share with you, not on this presentation because it's not necessary, but we can show you how to use this sheet to help you build your business and know what you need to do, since it's based on volume.
And bonuses are the things that we get asked the most about. So that's why we wanted today to go over the bonuses with you that really affect you now. There's more bonuses involved as the program goes, but you've got to build through these bonuses before you ever achieve any of the other bonuses that are available. So we covered the major amount of bonuses that you're going to be able to receive, and we did it in a chronological order, exactly how it's going to happen for you. So when you get it, you say, hey, this is what they were talking about. This is the bonus they were talking about. When you do preferred customers, you say, hey, this is the weekly check they were talking about. And here's the monthly check that you're talking about. So it all is designed to help you get going into business and really create a business out of it.
Yeah, and one thing I'll mention too is when you're earning checks, if you need a breakdown on what you've earned, when you go into your commissions and you see commission summary and you see your total, if you just click on commission summary, that turns into a hyperlink, and you can break it down to the very last page, and down at the bottom you'll see your victory bonus, and it'll break out all these bonuses for you. So anyway, this is just an overview. This is also in your website. This is the VNI, international ranks, the structure. As you're building your business, you can get paid down 10 levels. The company rewards you in the beginning and puts, 5 and 5 and 10%.
Now, without getting too complicated, I want to tell you that the levels are more like generations than levels. Gina and I are well over 20 levels deep, yet we get paid to the bottom of an organization. Now, in a traditional 10-level plan, that wouldn't happen. But the way our plan is set up, the way the generations are set up, and I can talk to you more individually about generations, but the way the generations are set up, it's really a generational, 10-level generational plan more than a 10-level plan. So if somebody's familiar with it in the industry and they say, well, it's just a 10-level plan, say, no, it isn't. And Victory in every instant has tried to be different than any other company, and we are. The products are the efficacy of the products is unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
The comp plan is equally unbelievable. It really, and I had a leader in another company say, I can't believe you're making that kind of money with that amount of customers and that amount of partners in the organization. I said, I have no reason to lie to you about it. I mean, we're doing really well with it. So I want you to understand that we are here to help you succeed in this company, and we are here to explain any of these to you, any of these bonuses to you. But we really want you to understand that when you're looking at the compensation plan in the back office, it really doesn't give you the details that we're giving you today. And it's a little more in depth than we're simplifying it. But this is how your income comes. Now, Jeff always talks about use the products, share the products, and teach others to share the products. We're talking about the same thing. We want you to use the product. We also want you to share the product. And the app that we just created is an excellent way to share the product. I mean, share the videos, share everything. And then teach others to do the same. So, what you should be working toward, you should be getting familiar with the app that just come out. Now, for Androids, it's not available yet. Google threw us a curve, and we don't have it quite ready for Androids yet. But if you're using a Mac and what's it called?
It's an Apple phone.
Yeah, the Apple phone, which I've got. I don't know how to use it real well, but I've got it.
But he uses the app.
Yeah, I can use the app. But understand, this program is all designed, and what we've taught you today is all about the products. We are still product driven. We have been a product driven company, but there's plenty of conversation. There's plenty of videos on the product itself, and Bill does a wonderful job of explaining why the product works so well and what it's going to do for the body. We wanted to share with you today how the compensation plan really works for you, because that's going to be the most interesting part once you become a preferred or partner in the company, you don't want to know how you get paid. I mean, it's like any other job or career that you start. You want to know where your income's going to come from.
Yeah, absolutely. So we want you to set sail with us with Victory Nutrition International. You know, it's not too late. Set your goals now. We're going to be doing an envoy trip next year. I believe that's probably going to happen in February, but you've got 4 more months that you can work hard towards that. It's not about what all you do, but it's about what you can get others to do and join in with you. Nobody goes to the top in Victory Nutrition by themselves. You do take people with you. We want to see other people with us on that trip in February. It's a phenomenal resort down in the Bahamas. It's all expenses paid, and you will absolutely love it. So the details are also on the website at vni.life. Again, I want to share my phone number in case you need any of this information we've shared with you today. My number is 336-918-7593. My email is onthepathtovictory@gmail.com. We'll be glad to, share this PowerPoint with you as well as the longer version, which I like better.
But also I wanted to show you, Gina's picked a picture with one boat in the ocean. And that's great. We are a lone vessel. There are a lot of other companies out there you could choose to spend your time with. But I promise you, if you get involved with us, you're going to see that our products stand head and shoulders above anything else out there. We've got science on the finished product, not just on ingredients, and it's not fairy dusted. It's actually what the product is. And we've got a compensation plan that's equally as unique as the products are. We are a lone vessel in the ocean of companies out there. You just got to realize that, stick with us long enough to realize that. Our company is Gina and I have been involved in this industry in the direct sales for we've been married 25 years. She's been in a little longer, although I did sell for another company when I was 8 years old, so I could say that actually a little bit
longer than me.
But you got to understand, both of us have a lot of experience in this industry, and we've been at the top of several companies. We've never been at the top of a company that had this much potential. This company really has the potential to set the sales for the entire direct sales market. So with that, I'll turn it over to you.
Yes, I just want to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend. We love you all. Enjoy your holiday. Be sure again and mark your calendars for the 2 calls on Tuesday. And we will talk to you soon. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.